Hi Tracy, I'm just going to wait and see if a few more join me before I start. Just going to wait for a few more before I start. Hi Susan. Okay, so tonight I'm just doing a really quick, easy one, sugaring. Hi Tracy. So yes, I'm going to just do some really simple sugaring nail art techniques, get different effects. So I'll make a start and then if anyone wants to join they can catch up. Okay, so if I just go through with you. So this one, the sugaring is used, I've used clear acrylic. And this one I've used like a slightly, it's a mix between a glittery pigment and clear acrylic. This one I've used coloured gels and used clear acrylic. And this one I've used to create the embossed bit here. I've used pink acrylic powder. Okay, so I'll go through a few things, which is I've got my tips already painted. So 2 coats. These 3 I've put matte top coats on, and this one I've put a shiny top coat on. I'm using Jules brand tonight. Okay, I'll also be using some gel nail art. So I'm using CC products, and that's the black and white. And I've also got one of Alexa's silver ones. And those coloured, so these coloured gels on this one are Brillbird's Brush and Go ones. Okay, right, so I'll start with the pink one. And I'm using my white gel art. You could use gel polishes and stuff, you know. Hi Michelle. So it's up to you really. Okay, so this is the one we're doing. You could also use a clear gel as well. I tend not to because I can't see what I'm doing. Can everybody see me? Yep. Okay, so it's like a little basic lace effect. I'm just going to try my brush. Yeah, my brush isn't working very well. Bear with me 2 secs. Just get a different brush. Okay, got my brush. Okay, you get everything organised, and then when you go to use it, it don't work. Right, remember to give your gels a bit of a mix, because this weather is not very good for products. You want to make sure that you've got everything, you know, the right texture and pigmentation's all correct. Okay, so you want to do it not too fine but not too clumpy either. So I'm going to Oh no, I'm going to start again. Hang on. I drive my customers mad, but I start things and think I don't like it, so I start again. Okay. So you could do flowers, you could do swirls, whatever you takes your fancy, really. Oh, that's a mess. Hang on a minute. Let's sort out my brush. Okay. Start again. It's better. So I tend to do it fine first, and then I can go back over it when I'm finished. Okay, so I'm just doing swirls and half circles. You can do as many or as little as you like. Okay. Right, I'm just going to go over a few bits to thicken them up a bit. You have to excuse the shaking. Heat plays havoc. With my fibro. It's not as neat as I would normally do. It never comes out right when you're on live, does it? Okay, so then I'm going to wipe the surplus off my brush, and then with a clean brush, I'm just going to drag some of the gel down. So you're creating the lace, if that makes sense. Okay. Make sure everything is connected. Like that. And then what I tend to do is get a bit more gel and just do some dots. To create an edging. And then I'm going to do the same again. Clean my brush, turn it round, and just drag it out. So it creates like little feathery bits. Okay, I'm just going to do this bit. Okay, so once you've done that, get your chosen acrylic powder, glitters, whatever it is that you're using. I'm going to use a cuticle pusher as a scoop. Okay, And then basically you're just pouring it over like that. Okay, and put that in the lamp, and I do that for 60 seconds. Anyone wants to know anything, shout out to me. I keep forgetting to look at my other tablet to see if anyone's talking. Right, so I'm just going to put the lid on my white for a second. I'm a bit of a bugger. So next we'll use the green one. Oh, I've put the white away and I could use it again. This time I'm just going to be doing this one. I'll show you the finished result of the pink one once it's finished curing. Okay, so again, that's better. Okay, that's finished. And I'm using my fish brush and I just wipe the surplus off. Okay, so that's that one. You see, it's like an embossed lace effect. And I've used the shiny top coat so it gives a contrast underneath. Okay, so that's that one. So this one, I'm just going to do a typical rose thing, which most of us know how to do. Again, you don't want to do it too thin, otherwise there's not enough for the powder or glitter that you're using. I haven't been online for a little while, so I've been a bit poorly. Been on holiday, which was very nice. So catching up sort of, so I thought I'd best come back online because I haven't been here for a while. Okay, so then I'm going to do a couple of leaf shapes. Okay, we put a little bit in the middle. Okay, so and then you chose your, again, remember to put your lids on your gels and stuff, because if the powder's getting it, ruins them. Okay, again, you use, as this is the one I've used a glitter pigment and a clear acrylic, and I've mixed the two together. Works really well with velvet nail art too, this mixture, because it's very fine, but it's got a slight glitter to it. Obviously you could use very fine glitters. Chunky glitters tend not to work. Pigments are very good because they're fine. Okay, I'll just put that in the lamp, 60 seconds. Okay. I'm going to do this one next. I'm going to use white one. So it's 2 coats of white and a matte coat, matte top coat. You can do any colours you want. I've just chosen white because it makes it stand out more. And I'm using Alexis Silver art paint. And I'm just using roses because it's easy. And I've got the shakes. Okay. So on this one, you create yourself a little flower. You can create any flower, you don't have, doesn't have to be a rose. So again, I've not put it on too thick at the moment. But I'll go over it in a minute. Like that. I'll do another one here. Is everyone having a good summer? Is everyone going on holiday? As I say, I've just been to the New Forest. It's gorgeous. I tend to do my lines a bit wavy because flowers aren't dead straight. I'm just going to go over this one just a bit thicker. Okay, do this one a bit better. When we colour it in, you'll understand why I've done it a bit thicker. Okay, and then I'm going to do a leaf. And one down this way. Obviously you can do it any way you want. I'm just giving you an example just to show you the technique. Okay, so I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. Okay, here's my white one. Pretty easy salon nail art. Okay, so I'm going to use some gel polish to colour this in. I'm trying to use different mediums for you. So if you haven't got one of them, you can see that you can do it with other stuff too. Not everybody's got gel paints and stuff. So I've got two gel polishes, Joules ones again. And I've got a bit of green for the leaf. And a red for the petals. Okay. So then what I do is I just colour in. It's just like colouring in, but you're doing it with your gel polish and a fine brush. That's all we're doing. So it's a bit like a colouring in book when you're colouring in. Just keep within your lines. You could do a faded effect using two different colours. Okay. Okay, let me wipe my brush. Just going to put a bit of green on the leaf. Okay, so that's painted, and then all I'm going to use, I've got some Trilogy Clear acrylic and scoop it on. It's all pretty much the same sort of thing. So you get like a padded look. Just make sure it's covered completely in the lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, so the last one is going to be this one, and done exactly the same way as I've just shown you how to do the other one. So you can use, you could use foil gel glue stuff, and so you could put foil over it if you wanted. Whenever I do that, it tends to come out a bit patchy, so I tend not to use it. So on this one, we're going to create just some lines. You could do butterflies, bumblebees, anything, flowers. I'm just going to do random shapes for tonight, but yes, so anything you like really. Just try and make the lines a bit interesting. You can do big ones, little ones, whatever takes your fancy. You can do your lines as thin or thick as you want, depending what sort of look you're going for. And if you haven't got your lines quite right, it doesn't matter, because you can go over with your coloured gel. And then I just tend to go around the edges. Like that. So I'm just doing the outline. Okay, just going to cue that 60 seconds. Right, this, my other one's out. So when you brush it, the silver comes up shiny again, and there you've got your flowers. Okay, just put my lids on. I'm a nightmare. Okay, I'm just going to take my lids off of my, so I've got a green one. This is the one, what's it called? Brush and Go Brill Bird. I've got a bluey one, a purple one, and I've got a pink one. Again, you can use any colours. I've just chosen these because they're bright and colourful and stand out. Okay, so I'm going to use just a little brush. Basically, we're colouring in again. Again, you can use your gel polish if that's all you've got. And sometimes these sort of nails, the more abstract they are, the better. I noticed Daga's watching. She's the lady that taught me how to do this. Okay, and do a blue. Purple. Okay, just going to do this bit here. Okay, put a bit of pink. Does anybody know if you're allowed to play the radio in the background while doing lives? I'm scared in case I get told off. You could use, if you're not sugaring, you could use translucent colours or your inks, or mix your gel polishes with top coat, and you could do sort of like a stained glass effect. Let's take that bit off there. And I can see just a little bit there. Okay. Get my clear acrylic again. So it's a little repetitive, but I just thought I'd show you some different ones. I really didn't know what to do tonight, so if any of you have got any suggestions, please shout, because I do struggle to know what to do. That's my daughter Rosie, just come in the bedroom. I'm in the room, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna cure that for 60 seconds. So obviously on my one here, I've put glitter. So what I've done is, I've done my glitter first, put top coat over my glitter and cured that before I do the other colours and the sugar in, so you get the shiny glitter. Just waiting for it to cure.
Just finished.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that?
Okay. Nearly done. Okay, get my fish brush and just wipe the surplus off. Okay, so if you look, you can see the black stayed shiny, but the colours are padded looking. So that's what I've done tonight. Not as neat as I could have done by all accounts, but never mind. As again, if any of you got any ideas of what you'd like me to do, please shout, because I do struggle with knowing what to do. And I'll be back again next week. And I'll see you all next week. Thanks very much. Bye.